and welcome to Incredible Journeys, Brands and Leaders, our special series that puts the spotlight on some of India's most popular brands and brings you face to face with the leaders who are building them. Our first story today is of a family-owned business group from the South that has built a strong legacy across many business verticals. We are here in Kochi today to explore the financial service and microfinance offerings of the Muthoot Pappachan Group. Take a look. Ever since its inception 40 years ago, the Muthoot Pappachan Group has steadily carved a niche for itself in the Indian business landscape. Over the years, the group has branched out from retail trading to diversify into financial services, hospitality, precious metals, and alternate energy sectors, among others. With over 20,000 employees serving over 1 million customers through its 3,500 plus branches across the country, the Muthoot Pappachan Group believes in adopting the latest technology to serve its customers. The group also endeavors to empower women by providing them safe, simple and customized financial services. And now to give us a glimpse of all the financial services that Muthoot Pappachan Group offers, we are joined by Tina Suzanne George, Associate Vice President, Finance at Muthoot Capital Services, and Thomas Muthoot John, Head of the Innovation Lab at Muthoot Pappachan Group and also Director Muthoot Microfin. Welcome Tina, welcome Thomas. Thank you for joining us on CNBC TV18 today. Let me begin by asking you, Thomas, Muthoot Pappachan Group is a group that's over 100 years old. What is the sort of legacy, what is the sort of philosophy that has flowed down across generations that you continue to follow today, and give us a brief synopsis of how the group came into being?
So the philosophy started off with my great-grandfather. He started off with a wholesale grocery shop, and then he moved to the chit finance business. That was in the early 30s, and then that in the 50s we moved into the gold loan industry space. If you ask us the philosophy aspect of the group, it is to, I mean, at that point of time, as the company grew, India was also growing at that point of time, and the economy was also growing. At that point of time, people didn't know what kind of financial instruments to use, what kind of financial investments they have to do, all the tools around them, you know. There was an education being done at that point of time. The banks were one level above the customer base we cater to. So I think providing financial services to the common man was the philosophy from the beginning.
Great. So talking of financial services, Tina, give us a sense of what all financial services and microfinance offerings does the Muthoot Pappachan Group have today?
We're predominantly into financial services, and our business is housed under 4 NBFCs, mostly because of regulatory needs. The flagship company is into gold finance, and it has a small portfolio of small business finance as well. The other company is Muthoot Capital Services, which is the only listed company within the group. So it predominantly caters to financing of two-wheelers, and we've forayed into used vehicle financing as well. The other 2 companies are involved in microfinance and housing finance. They are under different entities for regulatory purposes. So with respect to microfinance, and this is exclusively for women entrepreneurs.
So your offerings are very customized to their daily life.
But the main portfolio will be for an income generating purpose, whatever their business is. Say for instance, they might be doing a coir business, or they might be just making snacks or pottery.
In many of our branches, we have promoted women leaders with branch managers and even the customer service agents that we have. It's primarily focused on empowering women entrepreneurs.
And in the microfinance space, Thomas, what is the USP of the company? There are many players in this field now. It's a competitive segment, so to speak. So what is it that sets you apart from the others?
I think the most important factor there is the part of the on a very robust credit check on the customer we cater to, and also responsible lending. Starting off with say a 20,000 to one of the women, we kind of take their lifestyle aspect, what is her family background like, so understanding her problems and slowly catering to her problems. So the 20,000 is not pushed on her. So it is according to what she is doing. Can she improve the work she is doing at home? I think it has to have a lifestyle measurement, and each product has to be pushed by that measurement.
Knowing the core customers has been one of the key strengths in designing and developing each of our products, be it gold loan for their urgent needs, or housing loans, or Swarna Varsham, which is like investing in gold, or even Shweta Varsham, which is investing in silver jewelry, to help them invest for future needs. So each of their life cycle needs are taken care of.
But are NPAs a problem with small loans at all with these?
For microfinance, it's all surrounding to the environment around it, and a robust credit check and understanding the customer before you kind of disperse the loan is a very important thing. I mean, and not growing overnight and growing books overnight is a very important thing to kind of keep in mind. It should be a conservative, calculated growth.
Okay, and what's the kind of impact that you've been able to create in this space so far? Are there number of people you've impacted, or how do you measure success?
Across the group, we have touched close to around 4.5 million people, and it's a growing number, obviously. So, and that itself is a story, each 4.5 million people, meaning all those is a single story, and I love stories. So hearing stories from these people, their life, how we have come across to their life and changed their life, that's something very important and very heartwarming for us.
So Tina, you're also engaged in making this a data-driven organization now. So what sort of outcomes are you looking at generating? How are you looking at getting actionable intelligence?
We have 4.5 million customers, 4.5 million stories. So even if our customers are housed under different companies, how is it that we can reach out from one company to the other? Like the whole point of being data driven is to try and understand the customer. Where are we moving along with the customer? Can we understand what his next need is? Right now, why did we move into a four-wheeler business? Because the next product after two-wheeler for a customer will be a four-wheeler. After that, is he going to want a home loan, or where is he going to go from here at this point in time? Right. So we want to leverage on this huge database that we have and our immense network all over the country. So that is the focus.
You're also heading the innovation labs here at Muthoot Pappachan Group. So what really happens there? How are you staying ahead of the technology curve? Is technology really crucial to all the innovation that you're building today? What's in the pipeline that's new and can be expected from you?
See, Innovation Lab is part of a culture code kind of which we have created for constant renewal. Innovation Lab basically looks at three parts of the innovation. That is the constant changes happening around you, kind of what is future, what can we do, kind of invest in future-proof technologies, culture codes, etc. Low-cost innovation, like what can we turn around at the branch which can bring about better profitability. And third one, which is the most important, where could financial service be in the next 10 years?
Okay. So what is the financial goal that you're setting for the next couple of years for the group?
I think we would be looking at close to around, achieving close to around 20% growth in all the group companies.
Great. And what is the legacy that you all wish to create, the next generation that's into the business now?
I think it's great what the promoters have done. You can't discount wisdom, experience, but we work in our own way, and we can't keep doing the same thing that they do, because when they started off, it was a very small company concentrated in Kerala, just a handful of employees. Now we're dealing with 26,000 people. We often have to remind ourselves of what our great-grandfather did. Like, this isn't just a business. We're here to help the common man. I mean, the legacy is that, you know, at the end of the day, we have to be a responsible lender. We have to be a responsible financial services provider.
I think the next generation also is looking into what is the next generation of our customers also would be thinking, I mean, and being there for them. We should be relevant to them also. That's something I think the next generation always has in the back of the mind.
Thank you, Thomas and Tina, for joining us today. Pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's head into a quick break right now. On the other side, another inspiring story only on Incredible Journeys, Brands and Leaders on CNBC TV18.